In this section, we're talking about the scientific method. So this might be a concept that you remember from elementary or high school, or even a biology course in college. So there's 5 steps to the scientific method, and then Berger has added a 6th step, and this is replication. And replication is actually very critical to the scientific method and to being able to conduct really good research. So the first step in the scientific method is raising a question and being curious. So it's a very simple step, but it's a very important step. So with raising a question, this might be a question based on prior research or prior theory. So for example, Piaget in one of his stages of development, or one of his concepts such as conservation. You may also be curious and ask a question based on personal observation. So for example, if you're interacting with a young niece or nephew or a young cousin and seeing particular behavior that you're curious about that they're displaying. And then you are formulating a research question. So this moves into step 2, developing a hypothesis. Essentially, all a hypothesis is a prediction based on your research question that can be tested. So this then moves into step 3, so testing your hypothesis. So with testing your hypothesis, this is when you're developing a study and then conducting a study to gather empirical evidence. Once you've gathered all your empirical evidence, you move into step 4 and you draw conclusions based on your results. Then what you do is you take all your results and then you report them. So this is step 5. So this is when you may publish your research in a journal, or you may attend a conference and present your findings to your peers. So then this moves into the very critical step, step 6, and replication of your findings. So replication of research findings helps to verify your findings, and it can lead researchers to more definitive and extensive conclusions. With replication, the scientific community will accept conclusions with replication. So you have to have a study that is able to be repeated by other people and just using different participants. Although reliance on evidence is intended to eliminate bias, scientists realize that any single study may include unknown distortions. So there might be outliers. Therefore, replication, elaboration, and analysis by other scientists are very much needed and very important in the scientific community.